It is date night at home tonight. We're going to be making some peppercorn crusted steak. Welcome to a special edition of the Grass-Fed Homestead Primal Cooking Series. This is a special edition because this video is part of the Frugal Family Food collaboration created by Amanda from the Fundamental Home as well as Tangi, the caver's wife. Those two YouTube channels have been organizing and hosting this ongoing playlist for quite a while now, where they've reached out to other YouTube channels and asked them to participate by making some frugal dishes. Of course, I have provided links in the video description below for the Frugal Family Food playlist, as well as the Fundamental Home and Tangi the Caver's Wife YouTube channels. There's also a Frugal Family Food Facebook group where there's over 6,000 members who are sharing recipes and tips, ideas, all kinds of stuff. So I'll leave a link for that below as well. Several weeks ago, Amanda reached out to us and asked if we wanted to participate in this collaboration. Since we like to do a lot of cooking here in the Grass-Fed Homestead, I thought this is a great idea. We'd love to take part of this. So thank you, Amanda, for inviting us to do this. After accepting, Amanda gave me the details. She said that the theme for February is date night at home. So I needed to come up with a frugal dish for date night at home. When I heard date night, the first thing that popped into my mind was peppercorn crusted steak with a cream pan sauce. Nothing says romance like steak with a cream sauce. I was really stuck on the side for a while. I didn't know, should I make a green with it? We always make greens with our dinners, but I was thinking green, that doesn't sound very fun. It's not very romantic. I was trying to think of something that would be a fun side to go with the steak. Even back when Ashley and I were dating, we were both fairly healthy eaters then. But when we go out on our date nights when we were still dating, we would always order some french fries or tater tots or something like that on the side, and she and I would just eat them. And we had a lot of fun eating them. It was kind of a special treat just for us on date night. So I wanted to capture that fun food from our dating time and insert that back in our dinner tonight. But since we're on a primal diet and this is a primal cooking series, we're just going to be using sweet potatoes instead of regular potatoes to make our fries. Have you lost your mind? Steaks are not frugal? I know that's what you're thinking right now. Steaks are not frugal. But let me share with you how this is actually a frugal dish for our family. Not only am I making steaks, I am making the steak. Beef tenderloin medallions, otherwise known as filet mignon. The tenderloin, of course, is a very expensive cut on the cow. But if you buy direct from a farmer wholesale, you can save a lot of money on these expensive cuts. Let me explain. We buy our beef in bulk direct from a farmer. This year we got a half a cow total from 2 different farmers, so a quarter each. And there's one price for the total weight of the animal. So you pay the same price throughout the whole animal, whether it's ground beef, T-bones, filet, or liver. It doesn't matter, it's all the same price. Given that, the price per pound we paid for this beef tenderloin is $5.35 a pound. The 3 steaks that were in the package were about 18 ounces, which takes us to $6.42 for 3 filet mignon. And the icing on the cake with this beef, guys, it's 100% grass-fed and finished and certified organic. In addition, we have 2 medium-sized sweet potatoes coming in right around $3. Organic heavy cream, $4. Organic red wine, about $10. That brings us to a whopping total of $23.43. It's definitely not the cheapest meal you can do, but given that you would be definitely paying at least $30 a plate at a decent restaurant for this dish, I think 24 bucks is pretty frugal. Here's what I'm using to make this dinner. 3 fillets, and that's because there were 3 in the pack. 2 medium Japanese sweet potatoes. 1 cup of red wine. Heavy cream, salt, and peppercorn. The sweet potato fries need to roast for a while in the oven, so we'll start with them. I slice up the potatoes into strips, making French fries, though these will technically be roasted. I drizzle extra virgin olive oil onto the fries and toss them with salt. Sage or paprika are also great additions here, but I'm going to keep it simple tonight. Once we have that mixed up pretty well, into the oven they go. The oven is preheated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. The fries should take about an hour to get a nice texture to them. Guys, if you're cooking for date night, the steaks cook quickly, so now is the time to set the table. Put down a tablecloth, and candles are a must. I start preparing the steak about 20 minutes before the fries are ready to come out of the oven. I set my pepper mill to the coarsest setting and grind out a pretty good amount. I salt the steaks on either side. I press the steak into the peppercorn, making sure to get a really good crust on the surface. I repeat on the other side. Now it's time for searing. I have an enamel cast iron skillet set to high heat with lard as my cooking fat. I sear either side of the steak for about 4 minutes, getting some nice color on the meat. I place the steaks onto a clean dish to rest while I make the pan sauce. For the pan sauce, I lower the heat down to a medium and I pour the cup of wine into the skillet, deglazing here to get all the fond into the sauce. I wait several minutes for the wine to reduce. Once the reduction is noticeable, I add the cream. Now I'm just eyeballing the amount. This winds up being about half the contents of the carton. Now I stir the cream and the wine together, making a purplish pink sauce. I add a pinch of salt and a bit of peppercorn. Hit of peppercorn. I keep stirring the sauce as it simmers for about 5 minutes. Once the sauce is thick enough to coat the back of the spoon, it is ready. For plating, I spoon out some of the sauce, creating a little bed for the steak. I set my steak on top of the sauce and then add some more sauce on top of the steak. Our fries are ready, so I add them to the plate. The visual appeal is sacrificed a little with the fries, but they'll make up for it with flavor. Now it is time to serve the meal. Darling, I present to you peppercorn crusted filet mignon with a wine cream pan sauce with sweet potato fries.
Beautiful. Thank you. It's very good.
We really hope you guys enjoyed the date night at home video. We really enjoyed making it, and most of all, we enjoyed eating that steak. It was awesome. Thank you again, Amanda from the Fundamental Home and Tangi the Caver's Wife, for inviting us to do this. And a reminder to our viewers, if you guys are looking for more ideas about date night at home or other frugal dishes in general, be sure to check out the links provided, check out the Facebook group, and specifically check out Amanda's video. Amanda from the Fundamental Home made last week's video. She made a breakfast dinner with frittatas and such. Check that one out. And if you're new to our channel and you like the content you saw here tonight, please consider subscribing to our channel and sharing with friends. And we always love hearing from you guys, so please leave some feedback below. Let us know what you think of the dish.